Metal shrieks, explosions light up the sky like someone pissed off a furnace. Glass rains down like sharp shards of death. Smoke curls, acrid and choking, filling her lungs with every inhale, every heartbeat synchronized to the chaos around her. Instruments are fried, alarms screaming like banshees. She's strapped in, blood running down her arm, elbow pressing against shattered panels as the plane pitches violently. Enemy tracers streak past the cockpit, slicing through clouds and metal alike, and she's calm, dead calm. Every instinct screaming survival, every fiber of her body tuned to one purpose: finish the mission. Fingers fly over switches, engines roar like a beast enraged, and somewhere deep in her gut, she smiles because this is what she was born to do. She drifts through the storm like a ghost, her wounded body moving with surgical precision, smoke curling through the cockpit in deadly swirls. Memories flicker: the first time she was laughed at in flight school, the first solo mission that almost killed her, the bruises, the snide remarks, the disbelief in the eyes of the brass who underestimated her. Now, she's rewriting the rules midair, a lethal mix of skill, grit, and sheer stubbornness. Alone but unbreakable, she calculates angles, trajectories, escape routes, every movement precise. Every second could be her last, yet she moves like she owns the sky. She doesn't flinch, doesn't whimper, just survival incarnate, because if she dies here, no one else gets the story. And damn it, she's not about to let anyone else tell her story. The cockpit's a war zone, metal groaning like it's alive, sparks jumping from busted instruments, fire licking the edges of her panel. Smoke hits her lungs like knives, but she doesn't flinch. Blood trickles down her arm, mixing with sweat, sticky and hot. Alarms scream, fuel leaks, and the plane bucks like a wild stallion. Enemy tracers cut through the haze, slicing shadows into the cockpit. She slams switches, throttles engines, jerks the yoke with savage precision. Memories flash: first night mission under radar, drill instructors yailing, almost losing it, but here. All that training kicks in, reflexes razor sharp, nerves steel, brain a calculator for chaos. The plane shudders violently, almost throwing her into the ceiling, but she stays glued to her controls. Every second's a gamble with death, every heartbeat a countdown. And yet, she's calm, almost taunting the storm: "You want me? Come and get me." Shards of metal dance like deadly confetti around her as systems fail one by one. She rigs what she can, twisting wires, rewiring busted circuits, sparks flying, acrid smoke stinging her eyes. The enemy thinks she's crippled, vulnerable, but she's improvising a masterstroke midair. Survival training, Navy cross-training, Air Force evasive drills, all converge in her movements. Flares, emergency throttle tricks, makeshift control hacks, she's bending physics just to stay alive. Over comms, her team's panic is audible, voices trembling, but she talks them down, slicing fear with calm precision. Enemy fighters dive, missiles locking. She rolls and banks, yanking the plane like she's wrestling a demon, smoke trailing like hellfire. Every maneuver brutal, calculated, and beautiful in its precision. They thought she'd fold. She doesn't fold. She owns every second, every inch of metal, every breath of chaos. The mission: still live. Moments of silence flash like bullets in her mind. First ambush, teammate lost, the snide laughs of instructors, the underestimation of peers, each scar now armor. She's bleeding, but every memory sharpens her instincts, hones her deadly reflexes. Voiceover slices through the chaos, raw, slang heavy, unfiltered thoughts racing as fast as the plane shudders. Trauma fuels her, giving precision to her terror-defying maneuvers. The cockpit shakes violently, fuel sparking, fire creeping toward the hull, yet she's almost serene, calculating every move with brutal clarity. The enemy thinks she's scared. She isn't scared. Fear is a tool she's mastered. It sharpens her. Flashbacks fuel her decisions, the angle of attack, the timing of evasive rolls, the microsecond throttle bursts. Her hands move almost independently, an extension of every painful lesson, every hidden skill they never saw coming. Survival isn't luck, it's cold, calculated, lethal instinct. The sky is a death cage. Enemy fighters swarm like wolves, missiles streaking like vengeful fire. She weaves, flips, dives, every motion violent, surgical, breathtaking. Inverted rolls, precision dives, fake-outs that would make seasoned veterans gasp, she bends the impossible into reality. Her adrenaline-fueled calculations keep her alive as missiles explode mere meters away, shockwaves rattling the cockpit, smoke choking, fire licking. Crew whispers in comms, disbelief, awe, terror. Who the hell is this? Every flash of memory, every drill she ever hated, every underestimated moment in her life has led to this. Hidden skill. She calculates angles instinctively, moves like she's dancing in the eye of a storm, each maneuver both survival and statement. The enemy closes in, unaware they're being toyed with. Every heartbeat is a razor, every motion a gamble, every second bringing her closer to completing what they think is impossible. Target locked, objective critical. Her body aches, blood stains every panel, but her mind is a laser. She lines up precision strikes, dodges enemy fire, executes maneuvers no simulator can replicate. Flashback. First solo strike in training, the lesson burned into muscle memory. Systems failing, alarms screaming, yet she moves like she's choreographing chaos. Every button press, every yoke twist, every flare deployed is perfect. Enemy defenses crumble as she hits her mark, completing the mission against all odds. Victory is not loud, it's surgical, silent, deadly. She limps through the cockpit, barely conscious but objective accomplished. Allies on comms are stunned into silence, mixing with fear. They realize she wasn't just surviving, she was dominating. The quiet one, the underestimated girl, just redefined what impossible looks like midair. Plane limps back to base, fire alarms screaming, hull groaning. She steps out, body trembling, wounds deep yet unbroken. Team stares, jaw dropped, the weight of her survival and lethal precision sinking in. Nobody applauds, just stunned faces, whispers of disbelief. Internal voiceover, raw and slang heavy. They think they know me. They don't, not yet. Dark hints of hidden past, lethal reputation, untold story linger. She's calm, almost mocking the chaos left behind, walking away from wreckage like it's nothing. The storm has passed, but the legend just begun. Silence hangs, tension lingers, the mission done, but her shadow, uncheckable and lethal, remains. The audience is left breathless, the aftershock of her survival heavy in the air. She steps out of the battered cockpit, blooded, singed, every muscle screaming, yet her posture is iron. The fire and smoke curl behind her, sky streaked with tracer trails and molten metal, a battlefield frozen in a heartbeat. The team stares, mouths open, eyes wide, the weight of what they just witnessed pressing down like a hammer. Nobody moves, nobody speaks. They realize this quiet, underestimated operator just survived a mid-air apocalypse and completed a mission nobody thought possible. She doesn't need their applause. Her calm, almost detached gaze scans the wreckage, then the horizon. Mission done, but the danger. Never gone. Voiceover cuts through the stunned silence, raw and unfiltered. They think they know me. They don't, not yet. The camera lingers on her silhouette, smoke swirling around her like a cloak, fade to black, heart racing. Breath caught. The legend isn't over. It's just begun.